Love is you.
Hello people, what is up? I am That Panic Knifer, and we're going to be doing a trailer breakdown for the PlayStation 4 game, Infamous Second Son. I have been looking forward to this game for a long time. I was wondering what they were going to do with the ending of the second game, and I was wondering where they were going to go with that. But this is the first trailer for the game, so I figure we'll do a trailer breakdown for it, and as your average trailer breakdown goes, you watch the whole trailer before you go back and break down each part of it. So let's do that.
Your safety is our top priority. The DUP is in control. To expedite scanning, please remove all rings and bracelets. The DUP is in control.
G6 status.
G6 clear.
G7 status. H1 status. What the hell? What was that?
I don't know. B2 status?
What should we do?
B2 repeat status.
On me. Keep your eyes peeled.
The DUP is in control of the situation.
Up there! We got him!
Lost B2.
Check in B5, B5.
Over there. Go, go. Cover me.
Control of the situation.
I want him alive.
Stop right now! On the ground!
The DUP is in control of the situation. The DUP is in control.
You are not in control.
Your safety is our top priority. The DUP is in control.
Okay, so in the first scene of the trailer, you see something that looks like the Space Needle in, or whatever it's called, in Seattle, and well, that's because it is. Sucker Punch, which is the maker of the game that you saw in the first scene of the trailer, has actually confirmed that the game will take place in Seattle, Washington, which is a real city, obviously. Unlike a made-up city that is a play of New York, which would be Empire City from the first game and the very start of the second game, and New Marais, which was a play of New Orleans in the second game. Now, after that, we see a bridge, a roadblock type thing from the DUP. Now, the DUP, I don't think it's actually been released what it stands for, but it's a organization that was set up after the events in Empire City, where Cole McGrath either, this is kind of a spoiler, but well, based on whichever ending you choose, the good ending. So it was set up so that would never happen again, where they would stop and either arrest or kill people with powers.
The DUP is in control.
G6 status.
G6 clear.
G7 status. H1 status. What the hell? What was that?
I don't know. B2 status?
What should we do?
B2 repeat.
In this next scene, you're basically sitting inside a control room of the DUP. You see a few security cameras, but that doesn't really add anything, besides the fact that it makes you think the quote-unquote DUP is in control, which you heard from audio in the first and second parts. And when it gets to the later part of this part of the scene, you see some red smoke and an explosion come out of an alleyway, which is the first sign that it was really an Infamous game. You could tell that some form of powers were coming from that explosion. It just looked infamous-y.
Status!
On me. Keep your eyes peeled.
The DUP is in control of the situation.
Up there! We got him!
Lost B2! Check in B5, B5.
In the next scene, we're basically seeing the main character, Delsin Roll. Yes, that's been officially released by Sucker Punch, or it could be Delsin Rao. It's spelled R-O-W-E is his last name. I'm not really sure how you're going to pronounce it, but really that doesn't matter. I'm kind of wondering if he can live up to Cole McGrath, but we'll see when the game gets released and more trailers and crap like that. You basically get to see his, by the looks of it, fire or maybe smoke-based powers, and he starts attacking the militia or DUP type enemies. And it looks, just by the look of it, that they have learned that to have more like advanced, and be heavily armored. As well as, I'm guessing, the character that you see with the bright orange hair that seems to have some form of significance, or it could be the head of the DUP. I'm guessing that's going to be the main enemy in the series. Well, not the series, in the game. But that's just what I'm guessing.
Over there. Go. Cover me.
I want him alive.
Stop right now! On the ground! Now!
In this next scene, we see the main character, Delsin, attacking the militia or the DUP, whatever you want to call it. We see him attacking them with his more along the lines of probably fiery or smoke-based powers. And you can actually see a chain, where I have the thing freeze-framed, you can actually see a chain on his wrist that he, by the looks of it, maybe whips the guys with. I don't know, we'll find out more on the next coming trailers when the game, when it gets released with the PlayStation 4. But this game looks really good so far. It definitely looks more like it's focused on the evil side of the campaign. But supposedly, according to Sucker Punch, you can still do the good side and evil. So I'm wondering if his smoke, it might be red, or, well, it's definitely going to be red, obviously. If his smoke or fire is going to be blue, maybe.
The DUP is in control of the situation. The DUP is in control.
You are not in control.
Alright, so in the final scene of the trailer, you see the main character, Delsin, take out a tank, or what looks like a tank anyway, in one blast of whatever his powers might be, whether they be smoke or fire. So he's obviously pretty powerful at the point the trailer takes place. And for the next part of the scene, you see him like regenerate or become human again, in his human form, I guess you could say. Like, he comes from a tornado type thing. I'm not really sure how or what you're supposed to call it with, but that looks pretty damn cool if you ask me. And in the very final part of it, before it cuts out to the end, he says, "You are not in control." So it's pretty clear that the DUP and Desmond, or Desmine, however you say it, are not exactly best friends. So that's about it for the infamous Second Son trailer breakdown. I think this is going to be a pretty badass game. I cannot wait for not only the next console, the PlayStation 4, but the next Infamous game, which this is, even though it's called Second Son, you would think it would be a second game. If you're new to the Infamous series, it's actually the third game. I'm not sure if this is going to That's not a word. I'm not sure if it's gonna start a new trilogy or a new 2-game series for this character. I hope there's more than one game, because this guy looks pretty badass. I'm not sure if he's related to Cole McGrath, the main character from the first 2 Infamous games, or not. But either way, something tells me this is gonna be a fucking awesome game. So if you guys like this video, give it a like and a comment below saying that you liked it and that you might want me to do something more like this. Until next time, peace out.
Lost B2. Check in B5, B5.
Over there. Go. Cover me.
I want him alive.
Stop right now! On the ground!
The DUP is in control of the situation. The DUP is in control.
You are not in control.